Here are the controls for the cameras. ISO, shutter, white balance. We're going to click ISO first. ISO changes the brightness of the screen. The higher the number, the brighter the image. The lower the number, the dimmer the image. The way I change this is with a gear that is right above the red circle button. We're going to change the white balance now. The higher the number, the more orange and red the image looks. The lower the number, the more blue the image looks. The more red it looks, the higher the number, and here I will put it back to its original position, 3200, which is what activates the light bulb setting. This light bulb setting shows that it's at a correct white balance for this room because of the lighting of the room. Here's shutter. You will not touch shutter. You will not need to. Now let's get into the joystick. Here's the charging port. Towards the front where you see the screen, hold down the recording button. It will turn it off, but it is also the button to turn it on. To zoom with the joystick, this knob in the front will zoom in and out, depending on how you set up the motor numbers. This big wheel changes the focus, again depending on how you set up the motors. The number with the F is the frequency. The numbers below that, with the Wi-Fi bars, are the motor numbers. Those are the channels the motors are operating on. The frequency and the channel must match. So for example, this one is 1 with a frequency of 3. This one is 2 with a frequency of 3. In case the numbers on the motors are not the same, click the Set button. This highlights one of the motor numbers. These up and down arrows allow you to change the motor numbers either up or down. To change the motor to the right side, you can click the Set button once more. If you want to set it, press and hold Set in order to cancel highlight. In order to change the frequency on a motor, there is an up and down arrow. Double click the up arrow to change the frequency up a number. Double click the down arrow to change the frequency down a number. In order to change the motor number, click and hold the up arrow. This will ask you for the number. The up arrow goes up a number, the down arrow goes down a number, and in order to set the number, you click and hold the up arrow. To auto-calibrate the motor, click and hold the bottom arrow, and it will start by its own. Hold the bottom arrow until done. In order to manually calibrate a motor, press and hold the bottom arrow. Click it again to cancel the auto and go into manual. Go to the starting point of where you want to start the motor. Click the bottom arrow once more. It'll ask for ending point. Go all the way to your ending point. In this case, we're doing it for focus. And then click the bottom arrow once more, and it is done. Presets that allow you to go farther away if you need to. Click on the preset, click the checkmark arrow to activate. It'll go farther away. Go to close view, click the checkmark arrow to activate, and it'll go back. Here are the settings of the camera in case it gets messed up. 2.8 sensor area for the close view, 59.94 FPS, HD 1920 by 1080. So yeah, those are the basic controls of this BlackMagic Pocket Cinema 6K. Thanks for watching. Hope it was informative.